What's your name?
My name is VibeR. Short, or yeah, the cameras and nervousness, but we're getting used to it here slowly. Um, my name's VibeR. Peace to anybody watching this. It started as a friend told me, CJ doesn't always talk a whole lot, but when he does, or it's always chill, and when he's not, it's always chill vibes, basically. A chill person to be around. So I adopted it as a nickname because it's a great nickname, and it says a lot. Anyways, that's my spiel on that. Any questions?
So how did you become homeless, VibeR?
Well, on the homeless topic, I prefer the term houseless or house free or home free because the world is my earth or is my home. But I guess I very first became home free at the age of 12 and was off and on between the streets and a home because the home was a broken up place, and lost my mother at 7, and my father slowly drank himself to death 20 years later, thankfully after I was out of the home. But the streets always were where I came to talk to real people that had real inputs, weren't always trying to rip you off or trying to beat me up or whatever. She came downtown here to Santa Fe and was like, wow, man, there's like hippies out here. There's all kinds of people I can learn from. And I guess that tainted my views to traditional society and their rules and all their regulations that really, I think, just trap us and trap our souls and make us slaves. So the most recent last time I became homeless, though, I tore my ACL, and for like the 4th time, finally went to the doctor to have surgery, and the doctors took so long to give me their medical approval so I wouldn't lose my job that I was working in Portland, Oregon, that they cost me my job, and I actually got fired. And I owe my buddy, my adopted little brother, figuratively on a street brother, I owe him probably like $800 in rent that he just had to cough out of his pocket so he wouldn't have a mark on his record. And he's such a cool guy that he's still friends with me, even though I owe him $800 and I'm a homeless bum, as some may see, even though I'm a traveler and a healer and a light worker and street social worker. Really everything. I'm an earthling trying to love people. So that's, I guess, kind of how I became homeless. Anyways, a little capsule. A whole lot of back and forth, and just done with the system now. I'm just done putting into a system like the doctors and stuff in Oregon that didn't take care of me, cost me my apartment, cost me my job, all because they couldn't put in the time of day to give me the medical backing to say that I need to be out of work. I cannot walk on my knee without it sliding out of place. I work at a Chevron gas station pumping gas. I mean, yeah, I'm walking all day. I need medical leave. I put in the medical system on like paying taxes and all that. I put in money for all kinds of things. But when it comes to those things, coming back to me and helping me when I need them, they're not there. And so I refuse to put into that system any longer. I'll work under the table. I'll do whatever work comes to me. You can tell, not to be, not building myself up here, but there's a little muscle there. You could tell is because I actually work out here and there, or work and do labor jobs and whatever I can get to pay the bills and keep helping other people and feeding the streets, feeding the people that do want to be one and take care of each other and love each other. That's the system I want to put into. And so that's where I try to put my energy, is the people that give a shit about anybody else. And definitely give a shit about trying to change the views that people see of us, houseless people or homeless people. I mean, a lot of people see us as pieces of shit on the street, as junkies and thieves and whatever the hell people see us as. But I'll tell you, there's a lot more people with like woken up souls that care about each other, that truly follow either their religions or their spiritualities, that say, share with each other, love each other, take care of each other, give your blanket off your back if you have to save somebody's life. And that's the soul I find on a lot of the streets and a lot of the people here in Santa Fe, even though there is all the bad that happens here. That's the heart and soul that I find in the places I go, and why I like hitchhiking and traveling and being out on the streets. That's where the people are. Like, you don't get to meet other people randomly, or strangers, or talk to anybody new by being in your house, all the time that you're not at work or at the theaters or whatever. I mean, you might see somebody at the theater, but you gotta get out into the world if you actually want to view the world, want to be a part of it. And so yeah, that's what I try to do, change things. I got a little sidetracked there, lost on where I was headed exactly, but that's definitely all true and belief coming out of me. It's not like, it's not stuff I ain't blowing smoke here, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Next question, I guess? I don't know. Cool.
What are some of the misconceptions you think people have about houseless or homeless people in a whole?
I mean, mostly I can only give from what I can see of people or over here eavesdropping on especially the people around here. We're just, I don't know, just gross almost. It's like, how could somebody be that dirty? How could, you get, like, they must just not give a shit or something, or like, I'm not 100% sure on how they do or see us exactly, but I common, if this explains anything, I common get what I call, or recently I started calling being ghosted. It's when you say hello and you smile and wave or whatever, say peace, or try to like move out of your way to be out of somebody else's way, and in a friendly manner, like on the street or a sidewalk or whatever, and they literally look at you, and then they go look back at whoever they're talking to, and they just keep on walking like you were never there at all. You're just a straight ghost to them. They're like, oh, somebody talk to me? No, that was just the breeze, man. Let's keep walking. He might stab us. I think that's part of it. They're like, oh, we're just scared. We don't know what to call of them or think of them. So instead of asking them or talking to them, a lot of them just want to walk right on by. The ones that don't, the ones that actually care and give and help and, do pay it forward, those ones I love and, thank Source, Creator, God, whatever you want to call them. I thank the higher spirits for those people, because they're actually, I think, the ones walking in line in the way that we should be walking. But that's up to us. It's to still, I think, instead of hating them, which I struggle with, I want to just, like slap them and be like, yo, man, I'm here, bro. You see this ghost? I'm here. I can't do that. It's not right. I mean, they're not going to like me just because I slap them. In fact, I'm probably going to jail. So I'm trying to learn how to love them anyways, still treat them respectfully afterwards, and not, hold a grudge against them because they're of maybe a lower vibration or a different vibration than my own. who am I to say that they're at a lower vibration? I feel like it's a lower vibration that I'm feeling from them, but maybe I'm crazy and it's just a different vibration. But I'm about to eat this mic. And yeah, I mean, I don't know. Just trying to be of a higher light and ignore them all the same, and truly just turn the other cheek and show them the way that it should be. As far as us being dirty, sometimes it's hard to find a shower, or when it's wintertime like this, I can't just go like take a solar shower, which I used to have until somebody stole it from me. And also, there's this huge like elephant in the room for the houseless people that I think is the most ridiculous, worthless law I've ever freaking heard of, which is if you go to the bathroom outside and you're caught and somebody calls the cops on you, you could be fucking labeled as a fucking sexual offender. That means that any one of us houseless people are afraid of our own fucking safety anytime we have to go to the bathroom outside. And being that many, many, many businesses, more and more and more every freaking day, say customers only, if we don't pay money to be able to go to the bathroom, we can't go. I literally walked around this city for like 3 hours because I forgot all subs had bathrooms, and I could have sworn I remember them telling me no in the past. I checked in at St. Francis Inn or whatever, right there by the Rock, and they said, "Oh, sorry, our one bathroom basically is being cleaned right now. You cannot use it, even though you really have to go. Go check somewhere else." That is beyond fucking inhumane, and it's not even animalistic. Animals don't even do that shit to each other. So I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's something that might open your eyes to why we're so stressed out all the time. We can't even go to the bathroom if we don't have to pay money, or whatever. And here, there was an outhouse downtown that you could go to the bathroom in. But when I got into town, my friend said, "Don't go into that bathroom. That's bad." And I said, "Well, I lived in Portland. I could piss on the floor. That's nothing." No, I go into that bathroom. There's shit overflowing out of the outhouse toilet. It's a handicap one, so it's big, huge area. There's shit overflowing out of the toilet. Syringes overflowing. Piss. Shit on the floor. Fucking tagged up and burnt holes in. And this is the capital of the state, and it's at a skate park. Do we care about our people? We gotta change this. I mean, the outhouse company, for one, should have been changed it out or rinsed it or taken the shit with them or something. But because of all that, people are starting to shit more in the river, which affects everybody. That doesn't just affect us, which it directly affects because now there's shit everywhere, which since we live down here and on these streets, sleeping in the dirt, that's a pretty big health risk for us, as well as you guys, or people in houses or wherever, whoever's watching this. I don't know if you've seen the Santa Fe River flow, but this first major flow we got, it flew black. It was black water, and it smelled like shit and waste, basically. Something's got to change. We got to work together, the parts, and actually take care of Mother Earth and ourselves in the process. And I think stop separating the classisms or whatever the classes. I mean, there's how about just class of earthlings? Instead of we got the lower class and we got the even worse than lower class. We got the medium class, the hard workers, and then we got the hella rich elites. Nah, man, let's like become all the earthlings, all for one, one for all, one love, fucking one for the streets. That's me, man. um. Anyways. Uh. Any thoughts?
Sure. Do you have any final thoughts or anything you want to share?
Thank you for this opportunity, and I hope everybody enjoys it. Really, I just want to be a voice for truth and light and love, and uh, since this was all spur of the moment, I appreciate it. I'm down for cool stuff like this. If you want me to film me again or film any or get something together, invite me. And to the streets and the videos and the people out there, one love. And I hope we all come together and unite. And if there's any juggalos out there, whoop whoop. And yeah, one love to everybody. Peace.
Thank you for VibeR for the interview. It was great, man.
Thank you, Jason. Here, gentlemen. And I hope it's beautiful.